We're back. Ooh. Is this working? My false form has been revealed. That's what happens when you change into your human form too quickly. I only formed half myself. Things are looking like they're running a bit smoother. Rather. Set everything back up again. See if we can get this working. Oops. Okay, let's hope this works, please. Connection failed. Excellent. Oh, what a fun technical difficulty stream. Turn that on, turn that off. Get out of this. Get back into that. Da da. See if that works. Everything has to be reset. Everything has to be reset, unfortunately. Okay, that's working. Oops. Close out of that. Does this work? Yes, good. Okay. We're back at it, I think. Okay, jump back over to here. Oh, I'm flying. Why am I flying? How did everything go so wrong? Where are we? Okay, now I'm sitting. It's good being a spirit. Okie dokie. Now I can get out of this. I think everything's working. Get out of that. Close that. Oops. Close that. Oh my god. There we go. I think everything is working. I think. Okay, so where were we? This is the second terrarium. It is quite overgrown, trimming some of the, is it peperomia? Peperomia? Let me have a look. Peperomia? Is it? Peperomia? Peperomia? Something like that. I think there's two varieties in this terrarium. There's this dark one, dark red. Whoops. And there was also a kind of silver one as well. Put that one in there. Add some water to that. Okay, just fiddling with my trimming tubs. This isn't going to look very good as I trim it, but it will grow back and go through a very nice Goldilocks period where everything is just right. But it usually takes a couple of months rather, to get back to there. So they look good in the middle. They don't look good after you trim them or when they get too long. This one has. Get all this fern out. Well, that's interesting. See, there's a almost adult frond. They get quite large. Oops. Rid of all this stuff. And gonna absolutely hack this thing back. It's quite pale stemmed. You can see how it develops roots, aerial roots. It absolutely goes for it. So it could grow just basically leaning against the glass because it's so wet in here. There we go. Now I can see. So I'll keep some of this stuff. That's all the trimmings, all the cuttings. Basically, most of these will turn into another plant, like that. So we will keep some. That could as well, but it's a bit scraping. I don't really need any of these trimmings. Just let most of it fall to the bottom. Okay, now I can actually see into it. So, let's clean this glass. Very dusty. Very dusty. I'm just popping it into a little tub of water I've got here. These are paper cloths. Basically, a wet paper cloth picks up most of the stuff in the glass, including this piece of slime, tangled with some moss. String moss always tends to get quite long and stringy, funnily enough, but it also glasses it grows quite readily up the glass and just comes off very easily. Very dirty glass. There is a bit of this stuff in here as well, which I would like to grab. Quite interesting. I wonder if that's the same as this. It's just taken a different leaf shape. I'm going to grab this one out, if I can. There it is. A lot of string moss. So this one, yeah, it is. It's the same peperomia. It's just got a very buttony kind of leaf. Not many wrinkles in that one. Pop the string moss back in. This thing is so scraggly. It's much more damp in this stream than the first one. Just makes cleaning a lot easier. Big leaf there. See, this is string moss if the camera's picking it up. Maybe not. There is just some very green looking string moss growing on the glass there. Push that down. Grab some water. It does look like the computer problem has been solved. Just gotta turn it off, turn it back on. I will write all these plants just insert. I think that is actually the front of this dream. You can't really tell. I mean, it's when was this made? 2018, I think. One of the first ones I did. It's gone through a lot of changes. This plant has been in it from the beginning, or various sections of it. That's what it is. So that just would grow very easily from that cutting. But I'm just going to leave it looking very scraggly. Just take some of the bigger leaves out, because everything will grow back very readily. Just looks like a bit of clutter in there at the moment, which is basically what it is. Very scraggly clutter. There's a nice little one of those little ones, but you can see on this one the leaves are very much more textured. Might pop that one in the back. This terrarium looks very scraggly, but there's not much I can do about it, because that plant will grow like crazy and just cloud out all the light beneath it. But I will put a few of these in the bag, just like that. Collect some of those tops. There is a lot of string loss just there. Grab it out. That's what it looks like. Just very light clumps, very hair-like. Clean the algae off the glass. Let some more light in. There's actually 2 layers of acrylic lid there, and the algae's growing in between. A bit more tidy than we started on that one. Oops. On to the next. This is a bit of a different one. This is hare's foot fern, rabbit's foot fern, whichever you prefer, and moss, so very simple. Camera's going a bit crazy. This one is very oak brown as well. That is seeming to be a bit of a theme. There are actually springtails climbing up the front of glass on this one, and they are a sign of a very healthy biome. I'm just going to try and get the fronds from the front cut, so I get my hand in, and then I'll clean the glass, and then I can cut it back a bit more. I do like the look of this one. It's very foresty. I think all those are going to have to go. I'm trying to work out where this front tendril is coming from. I think it's coming from the right? No, it's coming from the left. Okay. Cut that one. If I can get my hand in. There we go. That is a very mossy, bushy foot. Very nice roots on that one. Some string moss. I don't think we need that. I'm just going to cut some of the top off as well. There's quite a lot of it. A lot of the moss has actually disappeared from the front. Lost too much light. Now, I'm just going to stop talking for a bit, get into some cleaning. honk. making a bit of a mess here. I quite like this foot coming over the bit of rocks there, bit of soil. It looks quite nice. Just need some more mop down in the foreground, just in here. See if any of this will come up. I'll be able to pull it over. Moss getting tangling, getting tangled, tangling and getting tangled. Just pop that down there. Very simple to just shift over the moss. I'll cut that one back as well. Cut this back, pull it out. Brings a whole lot of moss with it. Moss tangling in the roots. I love the foresty feel of all of this stuff. There's some moss, there's a fern. So I'm going to try and use as much of the fern as I can. I'm going to put the moss back in. Press it down. Moss, of course, doesn't have a root system, so it can kind of grow in moist, humid environments just by sitting. I might cut that one as well. This is going to do a bit of damage. Taking up all the moss I've just put down. See if I can grow this. Pretty okay. Such a nice fern. There's a lot back there. Look at that. So fluffy and soft. Just gonna grab that. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. The camera's not picking up how green this is. So green. Gonna pop that up the back maybe. Just up the back here. Am I getting caught? Just like that. Very nice. I keep knocking the camera. Try not to grab that moss. Looking a lot less overgrown. Looks good. Crash. Apologies for that. making quite a mess here. All these strings, or rather cuttings. I think this one doesn't look too bad after a trim. There you go. Just clean the lid. That one is done. So we've got 2 more to go. I will grab this way if I can, without knocking everything over, which I just did. Oops. Try that again. Conk. On to the next. The webcam is an old phone that is being held up by a bulldog clip on a gooseneck LED light. So it's a wonder it actually stays still. This is the next one. It's got the same peperomia where it actually slid as, actually no, it's a different kind. Take that back. Move that a bit forwards. Down. There. Alright, so you can also see some of these trimmings that I've taken. Just going to step away for 1 second and see if I can grab a drink. But I will return shortly and do these last 2 glasses. So I shall be right back. Well, that took longer than expected. Jump back over to this screen and let's get on with it. And I did get a drink, so all's good. these terrariums are much more, they've maintained their water much better. So they're very damp, easy to clean. Should make a habit of doing the outside of the glass first. Don't know if that jingling is coming through, but that is my dear cat jingling past. That definitely did. There she is. So there's some Photonia here. Sorry, some Photonia in here that can be cut very readily, which is good. This fern has self-sown, which is not so good. It's going to get very scraggly. That one. Look at that, very scraggly. I might pull that up in a second. This Photonia is going crazy. So this is the same variety as what's in this. You can actually see the hairs on the leaves very prominently in person. Let's see if I can grab this. Lots of cartons in this one. Look at that, very nice indigo. It's actually growing all the way up on the side. That is another self-sown fern, or is it hare's foot fern? Some rabbit's foot fern in there. There is more in there, born completely over. That was just growing, hanging in the air. That's how much moisture there is in here. Look at that. Everything's popping so nicely in this one. Get rid of this fern. It should pull up. Yep, there it is. It's going to take everything with it. What a tangle. So this fern, I did not intentionally have growing. But it's a variety that we've got growing outside, so I am familiar with it. It pops up from time to time in various streams. And it does get very large. It's actually quite a large fern. Meters big. That's a pretty decent cutting just there. Cut it back to here. It's got a very pink underside, that plant. It's quite nice. Very pink. Look at that. Like a flamingo. Conk. Everything's just kind of sitting very loosely. Lots of Petonia in this one. Lots of it. I should actually clean the glass before I do that. So I will inevitably pick them all up after I've planted them. Back around to the front. Everything has fallen over. This fern is actually not a hairsplit fern. It's a different kind growing from one clump. I don't remember planting it, but I do think it was an intentional one, because I haven't seen it anywhere else. Pop some moss down the front. This used to have moss all down the front, but it just lost light, getting clouded out. Things above it. So I'm going to pop a few more of the Fittonia that I took out. Crash. This is how easy it is to propagate Fittonia. Very simple. Something like that, or thereabouts. If I need some more, I can come back with some more cuttings, definitely. Crash. Just cleaning the lid. Quite dirty, as in literally smells like dirt. Not grimy. Okay. One more, done. Lots of cuttings, keeping all the Patonia. Actually done with that. Toss out all of this. And grab the last one. Conk. Look at that. A lot of textures going on the top. We've got Pepromia over here, a self-spored fern there, moss in there. I think that is another self-spored fern there, and a white variety of Patonia over there. That is a very nice looking top of the tank. Looks like there's a different kind of fern down the bottom there as well. Interesting. where to start. All that just there, this green stuff, that's all string moss. How on earth do I start this? So I'm going to cut. Wow, this is tangled. That is a frond from a fern I did not plant. Look how long it gets. Ridiculous. So it's all coming from the back. I'll snip the tops off and then grab it out a bit later on. It's just growing up the side of the glass. Crazy. Very, very scraggly. This is a very healthy looking terrarium. In terms of plant health, probably doesn't look very good. But the plants are holding it in there. Rid of some of this algae. Probably going to run out of battery in my headset pretty soon. See how far we can get. Just using wireless earbuds as a mic. Best thing I've got. Okay, let's see how we go. Don't want to muck everything up. Grab that all up. Can actually kind of see into it now. There is some rabbit's foot fern in there, off to the side. Getting tangled on some very long string moss. Knocked over some small plants down the front. I'm going to pull that out. So what's this fern down the back? Very interesting. Little leaf. Might be a Java fern, actually. Where was that? Just in there. Yeah, it's a bit of Java fern. Interesting. Java fern is used a lot for aquariums. It's a plant that grows underwater. Very beginner friendly. It's low light, not high tech light setup. There's actually a bit of driftwood in there. Probably don't need to focus too much on the back. That's what it looks like. Spin that back around. Should probably take a bit off the top. I like the Petonia. It's looking very healthy. It's the white variety in this one. The Petonia is actually growing off the bit of driftwood. Looks very good. Very nice. Does that pick it up? Like that. Just over here, this bit of Petonia, just that white stuff there, it's growing on a bit of driftwood. Very nice. This tangled mess. Just untangling some moss. I do have a bin beneath me if it's been a bit of a mystery where all this stuff is disappearing to. I'm going to chuck some of this moss down the front. I've taken a few more trimmings. Great. Just down the bottom there. I quite like this stuff growing up the side. It's so lush. But I will just press it down. I actually might trim it. I don't usually cut moss, but this looks so nice. There's nothing wrong with cutting moss. I just usually, it's easier to kind of pull it up. Good look at that. That's so nice. Giving it a haircut. It's absolutely well and truly tangled. push it over like that. Get some of that gunk off the inside. I'll put this underneath in here. Knock everything over. It's interesting how when you take cuttings from terrariums or aquariums, the plants always seem to like to stick to your fingers or your tweezers more than the substrate. Just have a knack of doing that. Get the outside and we'll go over. This one actually looks very nice too. I like the hare's foot terrarium, this one over here, and this one. Very grown in, thick, but also healthy at the same time. It's thick, but it doesn't get stringy up the top. That's what you want, I think. The balance between those two things. The moss absolutely loves it in here. Pop these back in to our little cuttings. So many cuttings. Almost enough to make another terrarium. Funny thing is, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Bit of string moss. Just pop it in. It's a pity this peperomia gets so unruly because it's such a nice plant for small. This stuff. Ooh, crap. Oops. I think that's the 7,000th time I've hit that camera. Okay, I'm just deciding if I want to begin on the new terrarium. I think I will. So I'll probably have to give it a quick clean beforehand. I'm wondering if I can do that on this table as well. Also, my headset's probably going to run a battery. But we can see how far we get. put that away. So, see if I can do this without knocking everything over. Just cleaning the lid, getting rid of the dust. Pop that back over there. Move this out of the way. So I'm just going to do the preliminary setup for this new terrarium, which is going into this bowl. Just peel this very loosely off. So I'll give it a good old spray. Give it a wipe. Just to get off the dust. This is just water. It is quite dusty. Whoops, knocked it over for the 7,000th and first time. 7,002nd. Lucky. Clonk. So first things first, put down a layer of rocks at the bottom. Hopefully I have some here. Don't need it to be too deep. Maybe 1.5 rock layers. It might be a bit too high. That looks okay. Okay. So I've got some weed mat. Hopefully it will be large enough. It's about that much. I do need some scissors though. This is the first time I'm going to attempt doing a bowl terrarium that is seen from all sides. So with the terrariums at the back, they're all slanted like that. Does that make sense? Towards the back. They'll go low at the front, high at the back. So where is this coming to? So this one's going to be sitting on a table, like a dining table, and thus it's going to be seen from each side, which is a unique kind of problem for a terrarium, because you're trying to tell a little story in terms of a landscape, and it's easy to do that when you can only see it from one angle. But when you can see it from multiple angles, it means you have to tell multiple stories. So that's good. I've just neatened up a bit. If I can. Okay. Where can I put that? Yeah, I'm going to add a few more stones down the bottom. Ouch. Come on. I mean, it's inevitable, isn't it? I'm always going to hit that. Just space that out a little bit. Pop this back in. Lay it out flat. If I actually am physically able. There we go. Okay. My goodness, this is unreal. There we go. Just check that. It's not too high. No, it looks about right. That's good. Okay, so to this, add some soil. I should have some. That is my chair making strange bubbling noise. Okay. Where can I put this? This is me not knowing where to put stuff. The brief for this person's terrarium, because this is not for me, they said no pebbles and make it look like a lush rainforest, which I feel the Hare's Foot Fern terrarium is a very lush rainforest sort of terrarium, although that is not a spherical one. That's a one-sided view. So how do you do that? This one over here. Why is that so dark? See how the soil is. Move some stuff. It's looking okay. Crash. That is some old pots. This soil is quite old. I do have some new stuff outside, but it's quite cold. Cold and dark. Just going to dip all of this in. Make a mess. I also do not have my tubs of moss out here at the moment, so this is probably about as far as I'm going to be able to get tonight. Do I have my rocks out here? Do I have rocks? Rocks. I have those rocks. This is my tub opening stream. So I don't really have too many large rocks, or any. I've got some medium-sized rocks. Which are these ones here. I quite like this rock. I just get it from a spot on our property, which they, for some reason, one spot has these rocks, nowhere else does. So I'm thinking just to have a rock-like structure in the center, like such, with a few, I would like one that kind of hangs over, like that, but it'll end up probably just being something like that, one behind, like that or something. That's not going to stay. So it's going to be like that, kind of, with the soil coming up the sides. So basically, soil's going to cover those rocks, but there's going to be just bits of them jutting back through, and then there's going to be moss on that soil, and then there's going to be the hare's foot fern and the Fittonia coming in through the edges of those rocks, kind of thing. I think that'll look fairly decent, and it'll be viewable from different sides, different angles, and how the soil falls through the rocks. Going to give it each side a unique view. So that's my idea. I don't have my moss, I don't have any more soil, so I think that's about as far as I'm going to be able to get tonight. But I will be doing this tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow or the next day, a few days, but probably tomorrow. So I think if I can actually have clean fingers, would be nice. Where'd my towel go? What was I going to say? Yeah. So I'm going to continue this tomorrow using those cuttings. These terrariums looking quite nice. Around there. And around there. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. My battery's on 4%, so that's a good place to leave it, I think. Jump back over here. So yeah, going to do this terrarium tomorrow or the next few days, probably tomorrow. I do have another 20-litre cube terrarium to clean, but it's in a bit of an awkward position. So I don't know if I am can easily get them out. But that'll be the next one after this. And then I'd also like to get back into some actual game streaming. So I know there's Pokemon VGC. Their ranked season is changing in 2 days, going to a more interesting format. So maybe I'll do a team of Regulation D. There's also quite a few Xbox games that I'd like to play. I've been thinking of doing Soul Hackers 2. What else? There's a few smaller RPGs like Antiquity, Lost, Cyberpunk as well. What else? Yeah, there's a whole lot of things I've gathered over the years, but I haven't played. Dark Souls 3 as well. Greedfall. There was an interesting... Oh, I've just lost my mind. Anyway, that's a good place to end it. I'm going to be doing this Vase tomorrow, and that's about it. So enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your evening, and I'll see you next time.